guys, Rob from Sonic State again. We're at the Fender booth at MESSE 2014. I'm with Alex, product manager from Fender, and he's going to take us through some of their latest,
new gear.
offerings. Yeah, and they look stunning.
Yeah, so this is the new Select that we got. It's a new process that we have on this neck that we've now got a patent granted for. Had a patent applied for about 18 months ago, and it's now been granted. So it looks kind of like a bound neck, but you'll see that it's actually a solid piece of there's rosewood there, and the fingerboard is actually inlaid into the neck. So it's a really tight cut that's done with a CNC machine, and it's kind of, we're always pushing the boundaries further out with what we can do with a regular Strat. So it has nice rolled edges to the fingerboard, so it feels really, really comfortable. It's got a compound radius on it, medium jumbo frets, and as you can see, it's got highly...
It's a hell of a finish.
Yeah. Highly exotic tone woods have been used to create the guitar. So this is a veneer on top, and then on top of an ash body there, cutaway, locking tuners. So this is the rosewood version with a maple neck, and this is the maple neck version with a rosewood fingerboard. And again, it's exactly the same process. A real tight cut on a CNC machine that lays the fingerboard directly into the neck. So it's got a gloss finish to the front of the headstock and satin finish on the back. So real player-friendly upgrades, and this is really representing like the pinnacle of what can be done in our Corona facility now. So this is the top of the range of what comes out of Corona before you hit the custom shop. So there's that. We have Kurt Cobain signature Jazzmaster, Jaguar, in a gloss finish. So we had the roadboard version available for a few years. Obviously, all that distressing and stuff is modelled on Kurt's original guitar. And so it's exactly the same guitar, based upon the one that he had, DiMarzio Super Distortion humbuckers in it, all the switching done as he had it. It was obviously the guitar that he used during their most influential period. So it's exactly the same spec and everything, but just now available in a gloss finish. So Chauvin Lewin from Queens of the Stone Age, Failure, and it's quite the all rock god. He's got his own signature Jazzmaster. It's in this lovely oxblood finish with a matching head cap, and it's block inlay bound neck. So the only Jazzmaster that we do with a block inlay bound neck coming out of Mexico. It has exactly the same pickups that we have in our American Vintage series. So an upgraded pickup set, and nice sensible upgrade to a Mustang bridge there. These are actually brass saddles that have been coated in chrome. So really nice warm kind of feel coming out of this guitar. He's replaced the switch with this slightly larger switch, but it's exactly the same tone circuit that connects with the neck pickup. So great looking guitar.
Yeah,
quite the influential guy. He's done a bunch of work with us in the custom shop. It's really, it's Fender like through and through.
Yeah.
He's got like a bunch of 12s and stuff. He's actually got, Paul Waller made him a double neck guitar that's got a 12 string on the top. And
I think I
these on the
spotted
bottom.
one of those earlier.
Yeah. So that's around 1199 euro MSRP. And then
That's
Jim Root.
very striking. Yeah.
Jim Root has already got a signature Telecaster and Stratocaster, and now the Jazzmaster. So basically, not very much of an original Jazzmaster left in that at all. But modelled on his specs, so an EMG 81 and an EMG 85, a mahogany family body, the satin finish, three-way blade switch, and just the volume control.
Does the job.
Yeah, ebony fingerboards, compound radius, jumbo frets on it, and then locking tuners, so it's super stable. Satin finish at the back of the neck, cutaway, really, really stable. You know, his sound all over it. You know, It's heavy as hell. You put this into a high gain amp, and it's, you know,
You're away.
it performs. Yeah.
I just noticed on the back how you get to the electrics. Because I was just thinking there's no way of tampering with it. But
Yeah.
And it's through body as well.
Yeah. So bags of sustain in it.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially with those humbuckers in it.
Yeah. So, and in pure vintage, we got some new colours. So the pure vintage range, which we refreshed in 2012. We've done a bunch of different colour rotations already, and this is the third one. So the 64 Telly is now available in Fiesta Red, and you know, when we redid this range, Mike Lewis and Justin Norvell worked really closely on being able to make them as close as we can to vintage specs. So
There's a wide neckboard on that.
yeah, so it's all nitrocellulose finish, period correct features. So that's the Fiesta Red Telly. We've got a burgundy mist metallic 65 Strat. We have a Aztec Gold 59 Strat. So 59 was like a real transitional year for Fender. Both of these guitars, this is one from the old colour rotation, both of these guitars are 59s, and it was the year that we swapped from maple boards to rosewood boards, from one-ply pick guards to three-ply pick guards, so it's a real anything goes in
transitional year,
in the year 59. We've got a Fire Mist Silver 65 Jazzmaster, so round laminate fingerboard with a bound fingerboard with large perloid dots, witch hat knobs from that year, matching head cap. So really, really, really pretty guitar. And then we've got a 64 jazz bass in Daphne Blue. So again, all the period correct features, as close as we can get to how it would have rolled off the production line in 64. Real close attention paid to the nut widths and the spacing and the neck shapes and everything. Matching headstock on this as well. And yeah, you know, we're so lucky to have that legacy of all those custom colours, and they just look so cool, you know. They look much better in the sunlight.
Yeah, well, the
California.
Yeah, exactly. And I know that it's not technically new, but I've got to get the Starcaster. I've just got to get an
Starcaster and Coronado, right? Yeah, they've been out since about last September. So it's a modern interpretation of an old classic, and it's the first time that we've done it since back in the day in the early 70s. So
everything about it just screams 70s, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, they're really, really rare. It was at the time. It was the high end,
Yeah.
you know, the highest end Fender guitar that you could buy. This is pretty affordable in the modern player series, so you can pick it up for less than €1,000. And it's got some real sensible upgrades to it, like a spruce center block. We've upgraded, you know, it's got stop tail bridge. We've angled back the neck, so the brake angle's better on it. We've taken away the superfluous fifth knob and everything, and we've put in some super hot humbuckers into it.
Yeah.
So, available in cherry burst, natural, and black. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know,
Oh, they're just beautiful.
it's part of our legacy that you know has come of age now. But we decided to do it so that it's pretty much available to everyone.
Yeah.
Same with the Coronado. It's again like a modern interpretation. So it's got these Fidelitron pickups on it. It's got a fixed bridge on it, center block, so they don't feed back too much, but they're still nice and lively.
Yeah.
You know, so it breathes a little bit, but it's nice and stable. So no howling, but more
just
kind of
turn the gain
controllable feedback. Yeah, and each one has got a bass version of it. Back in the day, we did do a Coronado bass. And again, this is a modern interpretation of it. It's got hotter pickups and a center block and everything to make it nice and stable, and a fixed bridge. So that did actually exist. But the Starcaster bass never existed, and we thought whilst we were doing it,
gotta make one
it
as
just
well,
seems, you know, it seems perfect. So yeah, same features again, high mass bridge, center block, nice, you know, muddy, deep kind of sort of Motowny kind of feel coming out of that. It's great, really, really cool.
No, they are just stunning. It's possibly one of my favourite, if not my favourite guitar shape of all time.
Yeah, it's very cool and very cold.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you.